New construction, is it worth it? This week on The Brian Murray Show. Welcome to The Brian Murray Show, a real estate show, New Jersey style. Today's discussion point, new construction, is it worth it? So here are some of the pros and cons of new construction. Number one, new construction. Pro, nobody's ever lived in it. You don't have to worry about pet dander if you have an allergy to pets. You don't have to worry about like somebody who ruined the place and covered it up. You don't have to worry about a dead body that was just carted out of there. There's no history, so that's great. Also, with a lot of new construction, it comes with a builder's warranty. So you know if anything kind of goes wrong, that the builder is responsible for making it right, at least for a short amount of time. Gives you that comfort that you're not going to walk in and find something hidden later on. The other great thing about new construction is that if you buy early enough, when the builder is just starting out, sometimes you can get a pretty decent deal. You can get a little bit below market and you're going to wait maybe a year, 18 months, 2 years to actually get your home finished, but you do know that that's happening. So it gives you time to plan as well, especially in today's market where getting a home can be very difficult, getting the right home. There's a lot of buyers out there. With new construction, sometimes you have a lot of choice and you can just buy it, and there's not as many people who are willing to wait. People who are out there, today's buyer is looking for 3 to 6 months from now, not 18 to 24 months. So you can actually get a home if you're just not in a position that you need a home right away, but you understand that in the near future you do. So those are great things for new construction. Also, everything is brand new. Your appliances are new, your floors are new, your windows are new. It's all new. So when you have to worry about maintenance, it's like when you buy that BMW and they give you that everything covered maintenance plan. That's what you're buying, is that peace of mind. You know, your appliances are not going to stop working. You know, there's not going to be, some hidden plumbing or electric. Everything is new. Everything has just been inspected. New is new is new. Now, the con to new construction is that sometimes you actually pay a premium for it. Meaning that a lot of times I see, aside from the market factors altogether, straight up new construction, today's market, new construction, tomorrow's market, that's equal to today. So prices remain flat. A lot of times with new construction, you end up paying about a 10% premium for that. Meaning, you bought it today, you waited a year to go to resell it, and the market was flat, and it's now 10% off. It's like driving that new car off the lot. You lose a little bit of that. It's no longer new. So take that for what it's worth. There's a great new construction project right now in downtown Jersey City. Reach out to me. I've got great information on it. Prices, I think, are very, very, very competitive and worth checking out. So I'm kind of an expert on buying from floor plans. I've helped many, many, many dozens of clients do that, and I'm clearly a fan of new construction. But is it worth it? That is up to you. You know the pros and the cons. I'm happy to talk to you some further. This is today's discussion point. Hoboken, Jersey City, weekly market numbers, May 20th, 2022. This is Brian Murray with your weekly report. Let's get right into the numbers. So, for Hoboken, you're seeing that it's about a month and a half still worth of inventory, and Jersey City is starting to climb up to about 2.5 months, a little over 2.5 months. The big difference here, as there's no surprise of what you're hearing in the market, is that with the interest rates rising, homes are starting to sit a little bit longer. If you look at the new in the last 7 days, it's in Hoboken it's 35. New last 30 days, it's 98. So if you take the 7 days, you multiply that by 4, you should get, about 140 homes. So it's definitely slowing from that standpoint. Same thing in Jersey City. If you take that 34 number, multiply it by 4, you're about 132 versus the 98 that's actually there. So the market is definitely taking a pause here. The interest rates are a big contributing factor to that. But really, what we need to look at is that it's still a very robust market. It's like coming off of a highway where you're doing 100 miles an hour and you come to the side road and you're doing 60 and it feels like you're not even moving. Now, I don't recommend that you drive 100 on the highway or you drive 60 on the side road, but I've seen it happen before. And I've seen this market happen before. And what happens is people take a little bit of a pause and then they realize that the sky is not falling, that you can still get an adjustable rate mortgage in the low 4s, and that homes are still very affordable. If you compare the rents that have gone up 25 to 30% over the last few months versus where we are in home affordability. Buyers are going to continue to be there. So if you're a buyer, do not stop. Come see me. I'll show you how to get in a home and afford that home. If you are a seller, don't think there aren't buyers out there. There used to be 6 buyers for every home. Right now there are 3 buyers for every home. That's still 2 more buyers than you need for your home. This is the Weekly Market Report with Brian Murray for Hoboken and Jersey City. The good, the bad, the ugly investment edition. So we're going to go in reverse. We're going to go ugly, bad, good. So the ugly is inflation and interest rates. So not only do you pay more for everything because of the interest rates, but your dollar doesn't go as far. So you're paying more and because of the interest rates, and your dollar is worth less. Wow, there's a gap there. And then the bad part of it is that if you own stocks, from the majority stocks, they are worth less. So you're getting hit and you're getting hit and you're getting hit. And you're saying, Brian, why are you talking about this in the investment edition? Because the good far outweighs the bad and the ugly. And the good is investment property, investment property, investment property. Right now you can buy investment properties. You can find homes that cover the mortgage even with a higher interest rate because rents are up 25, 30%. People need a place to live, and you can lock in an interest rate, and you can lock in that home, and there are great places to buy. So while other people are trying to scramble around and figure out where everything is going, you know where to go. You know to get a deal now. Whereas a few months ago, when money was cheap, it was harder. Interest rates 3.5%. Everybody wants to be an investor. Nobody knows where to put their money. They know they can leverage at 3.5%. Why not? Now is when the smart money comes into the market. Yeah, it's 5%, it's 6%, but it's still smart money because they know the 5 and 6% smart money knows that in a few years they'll be able to refi out of that, probably, drop a point or 2, but they got the house, they got the property that they wanted today as rents continue to rise. So if you're interested in learning more about investment properties and why it is the good, it might even be the great. There should be little fireworks around me that says great, great, great. Maybe I can get the video editor to do that for me. Anyhow, that's the good, the bad, the ugly. And I will leave all of my first-time investors with a quote from the great Zig Ziglar. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Thanks so much for watching The Brian Murray Show. As always, all episodes of The Brian Murray Show can be found at themurraypropertygroup.com under the blog section. Leave me likes, leave me comments. I am on Instagram, I am on Facebook, I am on Google My Business. I love Google My Business reviews. Did I forget one? I'm everywhere. I'm basically everywhere. And as always, if there's anything in the show that you disagree with, reach out to me directly and I'll show you why you're wrong. Thanks for watching.